Evelyn had always been drawn to the old mansion on the edge of town. It stood abandoned, its windows shattered, and its once grand facade now draped in vines and decay. Legends whispered of ghostly apparitions and mysterious disappearances, but to Evelyn, it was a puzzle begging to be solved. One stormy night, curiosity got the better of her. Armed with only a flashlight and a notebook, she made her way to the mansion. As she stepped inside, the door creaked ominously, echoing through the vast, empty halls. The air was thick with dust and the scent of mildew, mingling with an underlying sense of foreboding. Evelyn's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls. Each room she entered seemed more sinister than the last, filled with relics of a bygone era. A grand piano sat silent in the parlor, its keys covered in a thick layer of dust. Portraits of stern-faced ancestors lined the walls, their eyes seeming to follow her every move. In the library, Evelyn found a journal hidden behind a row of books. Its pages were brittle and yellowed with age, but she could still make out the words. It belonged to a woman named ELIZA, who had lived in the mansion over a century ago. ELIZA wrote of strange occurrences, of shadows that whispered secrets and beckoned her to follow. As Evelyn read, she felt a chill run down her spine. The shadows in the room seemed to grow darker, their whispers more urgent. She heard her name, faint but unmistakable, carried on the wind. Her flashlight flickered again, and this time, it went out completely. Plunged into darkness, Evelyn's heartbeat quickened. She fumbled for her phone, using its dim light to guide her. The shadows closed in, their whispers growing louder and more insistent. She could hear ELIZA's voice now, pleading for help. Driven by a mix of fear and determination, Evelyn followed the whispers to the attic. There, in the center of the room, she found a locked trunk. The whispers grew almost deafening as she pried it open. Inside was a small, ornate box, pulsing with an otherworldly glow. With trembling hands, Evelyn opened the box. A cold wind rushed out, extinguishing her phone's light. The shadows swirled around her and she felt a presence, a figure emerging from the darkness. It was ELIZA. Her eyes filled,